What do you think about the new Boston roster and where it fits in the new league?
I think Boston's a very hard team to read. I think if they had came with the same roster they had last season, I could say, okay, they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. They didn't have the healthy Isaiah Thomas. They're going to come back, fine-tune some things. Even that was already a stretch for me because the loss of Avery Bradley would have totally exposed Isaiah Thomas in a way that I don't think we've seen before yet offensively. Just his ability to take certain matchups. But once they did that trade and sent him away from Marcus Morris, and then the trade bringing Isaiah Thomas out and Jay Crowder out for Kyrie, they turned into a totally different and more fluid team. I'm not really sure how all the pieces work together. I like Kyrie. I think he can be a decent floor general if, as he says, if he had the opportunity. I think he's had the opportunity. He just looked for a shot a lot more than I think one should. I think Gordon Hayward was going to a team that was pretty sturdy. I think all the parts fit, and they just needed that one star to prop him over. And now I don't think those parts fit as well. Now we're bringing Jason Tatum into the mix and going to give him heavy minutes. That's what's expected. Jaylen Brown's going to have to really show some improvement and some development because they're going to be relying on him some more. Al Horford, can he keep his game together another year? I mean, he's only 31, but as far as picking up and shouldering more of the load, because obviously Kyrie will take over the lion's share, but how will Kyrie and Hayward work together? I'm wondering how that's going to work. I'm not sure. Yeah, Marcus Smart. There's so many questions.
I think you've hit on like the names that I started to circle as the big questions for the Celtics. They need Jaylen Brown to make the leap. Up and down last year as a rookie. They need him to be a quality NBA starter. And they don't have to get much more out of him. But he was the number 3 pick in the draft, and I think a lot of expectation has been placed upon him, and he needs to live up to a lot of that, particularly on the defensive end. Because you have Kyrie, you have Gordon Hayward, and then I think the third starter is either going to be Marcus Smart or Jaylen Brown, but I don't think it's going to be consistently one. I think that's going to be the matchup basis. Sometimes Jaylen Brown against lengthier lineups is going to be the third starter, and then sometimes Marcus Smart is going to be the third starter, and it's going to slide Hayward into the 3. But I think his development is pretty key to the success of the Celtics. And then the other guy is Marcus Smart. Smart showed flashes last year, particularly in the Eastern Conference Finals, of being a quality player. He needs to be a more efficient player, and he needs to really buckle down and do his job well, which is defend the other team's best perimeter player. And if those two guys can answer the bell night in and night out, I think you'll see a very successful Boston Celtics team.